Attention, offline gamers, no internet, no problem.
These 20 new games will take you on a journey like never before. Stunning visuals, intense gameplay, and no Wi-Fi required. Whether you're exploring mysterious RPG worlds, diving into chilling horror, or solving intricate puzzles, each game promises hours of entertainment. Wait goodbye to annoying lag. Stick around for the #1 game that will leave you speechless. Ready for the adventure. Rolling in at number 20, Infinite Tanks is a 1.6 GB offline tank combat game available on Android and iOS. It features stunning visuals, customizable tanks, and explosive battles that can be enjoyed solo or against AI. One major plus is its deep tank building system, letting you mix and match parts for unique loadouts. On the downside, the campaign mode can feel a bit repetitive over time. Still, for offline armored action on the go. Sliding into number 19, Creatus is a 2.2 GB offline action platformer available on Android and iOS, set in a beautifully crafted sci-fi world. With fluid parkour mechanics, responsive combat, and a captivating visual style, it offers a dynamic and immersive experience. On the positive side, its atmospheric level design and animation are top-notch. However, some players report occasional frame drops on lower-end devices. Still, you're into stylish fashionable. Marching in at number 18, FAUG is a 1.7 GB Indian-made offline action game available on Android and iOS. Built to honor the bravery of Indian soldiers, set in real-world inspired battlegrounds. It offers hand-to-hand combat and story-driven missions with patriotic themes. A positive highlight is its culturally rooted concept and visuals. However, the limited combat mechanics and repetitive gameplay have drawn some criticism. Still, as a proudly made in India title, FAUG. Creeping in at number 17, Bramblebound is a 2.3 GB offline dark fantasy adventure game available on Android and iOS. Set in a cursed forest filled with puzzles and shadowy creatures, it blends atmospheric exploration with clever mechanics. On the plus side, it shines with its haunting art style and immersive sound design. A downside, movement can feel a bit sluggish during chase scenes. Still, if you enjoy eerie storytelling and moody visuals, Bramblebound is hidden gem. Bouncing in at number 16, World of Goo 2 is a 1.4 GB offline physics-based puzzle game available on Android and iOS. With its quirky art style, charming sound effects, and brilliantly designed levels, you'll be building bizarre structures using goo balls in no time. The creativity and fun are definite highlights. On the flip side, some may find the later levels frustratingly tricky. Still, for fans of brain teasers and whimsical design, World of Goo 2 is a delightful challenge worth every tap. Brawling into number 15, Chili Bash Gang Battle Party is a 1.9 GB offline party brawler on Android and iOS, packed with chaotic fun and cartoonish flair. Battle it out with quirky characters in mild arenas using wacky weapons and hilarious moves. The best part? It's pure pick-up and play fun with smooth controls and vibrant visuals. One downside, opponents can be a bit too easy at times. But if you're in the mood for light-hearted mayhem, Chili Bash brings the joy excitements every way to everyone. Deeming in at number 14, Inside UFO is a 2.0 GB offline sci-fi puzzle adventure on Android and iOS, where you awaken inside a mysterious alien spacecraft with no memory and a maze of mind-bending rooms. The game stands out with its eerie atmosphere, clever puzzles, and ambient sound design. On the plus side, it nails suspense and storytelling. On the downside, the pace might feel slow for action lovers, but if you're into mystery, logic, and sci-fi feels. Whispering in at number 13, A Kindling Forest is a 2.1 GB offline narrative exploration game available on Android and iOS. Set in a magical woodland teeming with secrets, you play as a lone traveler uncovering ancient lore, forging bonds with forest spirits, and solving environmental puzzles. A major plus is its hand-painted art and emotional storytelling. The downside? Some may find the gameplay a bit slow-paced, but if you love quiet, story-rich adventures, tales for everyone. Hacking into number 12, Schedule 1 Project is a 2.6 GB offline cyber action thriller available on Android and iOS. Dive into a neon-soaked dystopia where you play as a rogue operative uncovering a corrupt tech regime. Expect slick visuals, stealth mechanics, and adrenaline-pumping combat. A standout feature is its branching missions and immersive atmosphere. The drawback controls can feel a bit clunky during high-speed chases. Still, Schedule 1 project is gripping right. Locking down number 11, Prison Guard Simulator is a 1.5 gigabytes offline simulation game available on Android and iOS, where you step into the boots of a correctional officer, manage daily routines, prevent escapes, and keep the prison under control with strategic decisions. It's praised for its realism and depth in managing inmate behavior. On the downside, the repetitive tasks can wear thin over time. Still, if you're into control, order, and a touch of chaos. Speeding in with pure absurdity at number 10, What the Car is a 1.8 gigabytes offline physics comedy racer on Android and iOS that throws logic out the window literally. One moment your car's got legs, the next it's got wings or a jetpack. With unpredictable mechanics, hilarious level design, and loads of charm, it's all about fun over realism. The downside, it's not for those craving precision racing, but if you're up for goofy, creative chaos, is hilarious ride. Crashing into the spotlight at number 8, Crashlands 2 is a 2.4 gigabytes offline action crafting RPG available on Android and iOS. Step into a vibrant alien world packed with wild creatures, quirky humor, and endless crafting. Build your base, explore bizarre biomes, and fight off threats with fluid combat and a great loot system. A huge plus is its storytelling and freedom to play your way. Minor downside, inventory can get overwhelming. Still, for creative adventurers for everyone. Soaring in at number 8, Dragon Nest Rebirth of Legend is a 2.7 gigabytes offline action fantasy RPG available on Android and iOS. This title revives the beloved Dragon Nest universe with stunning visuals, fast-paced combo-driven combat, and an epic storyline filled with dragons, dungeons, and destiny. One major plus is its fluid character classes and skill customization. A slight downside, it can feel grind-heavy for casual players. Overall, it's for fans chose. Taking the shot at number 7, hunting game Sniper Hunter is a 1.3 gigabytes offline FPS hunting simulator available on Android and iOS. Enter lush forests, rugged mountains, and desert terrains as you track wild animals with realistic ballistics and lifelike animal behavior. A major highlight is the weapon detail and immersive environments. The downside, some levels feel repetitive over time, but if you're into precision shooting and outdoor thrill, Sniper Hunter delivers a satisfying hunt every time. Roaring into number 6, Jurassic Clash Primal is a 2.2 gigabytes offline third-person dino action game available on Android and iOS. Step into a savage world where humans battle towering dinosaurs with explosive weapons, traps, and survival instincts. Its biggest strengths: stunning prehistoric landscapes, intense dino AI, and cinematic combat moments. On the downside, controls can feel clunky during chaotic fights, but if prehistoric warfare is your things. Charging into number 5, Charge and Crown is a 2.5 gigabytes offline tactical fantasy brawler available on Android and iOS. Command knights, beasts, and mages in fast-paced arena skirmishes where strategy meets raw power. The game shines with its stunning particle effects, deep character builds, and kingdom-conquering campaigns. A downside, some units feel unbalanced early on. Still, for fans of real-time strategy and explosive team fights, is glorious battle waiting to unfold. Slashing its way to number 4, Stormblades is a 1.6 gigabytes offline hack-and-slash action game available on Android and iOS. Wield ancient swords and dive into intense one-on-one battles against towering guardians in forgotten ruins. Its biggest strengths: cinematic visuals, fluid combat, and powerful blade upgrades that keep the action satisfying. On the flip side, some may wish for more variety in enemies, but if you love fast, touch-based swordplay, spot mobile action. Accelerating into number 3, Car Driving 2025 is a 2.0 gigabytes offline driving simulator available on Android and iOS. Blending realism with futuristic flair. Experience next-gen cars, dynamic weather, and cityscapes that look straight out of tomorrow. The game's top features include customizable vehicles, realistic interiors, and detailed traffic AI. A minor downside: limited map variety early on. Still, for fans of high-detailed driving sim. Charging into number 2, Noblemen 1896 is a 1.9 gigabytes offline tactical shooter available on Android and iOS. Blending steampunk warfare with brutal battlefield strategy, command troops, pilot war machines, and engage in third-person combat across gritty 19th century landscapes. Highlights include massive battles, cover-based shooting, and cinematic slow-mo moments. The drawback: slight learning curve with squad controls, but for a mix of tactics and actions. Pulling into the top spot at number 1, Train Simulator 3. It's a 2.6 gigabytes offline train sim available on Android and iOS. It delivers stunningly realistic locomotives, dynamic weather, and massive open-world routes to explore or build from scratch. Whether you're driving, managing, or creating, it's a dream for rail fans. The only downside: it needs a strong device to run smoothly. It's a ride so you don't want to miss. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to EpicPlayz for more awesome epic drops.